Ka DGP ka jylla ka kong aida shishan nongrang kalau ong ba hagini ki Snem ka kam Runar persha iki Khynnah kala kam Hiar haga jylla Meghalaya watla hagini ki Khynnah sngi kilami ki Jaintia kabla penso jer bat penso khya ki babun haba juba phalor ka Jaintia ba shapanyap ki arngot ki Khynnah dangshen han nongra ka DGP ka ong ba nakani ka Jaintia omla ban pek ban kam bakala jor ka kam Runar haga jylla halor ka Jaintia panyap arngot ki hebred ka DGP kalay thu baki pulit kidang to akit ban lap iki ba don kati haga kampanyap yu hebred ba new Snem kat ba haga bay day ba kajing shapanyap i hebred ba saw Snem ki pulit kila yo ban kem yaw ba suba ba don kati haga ni ka kam kalau ong baki don bon kom kini ki jat kes ki ba don kati ki briu shimed ki ba wan na ka longing ka ba pat ba para bat ka ba bu jinge haka imlang ka salang klaban rap ba dangshan no mentri rang ba ka jalaw konat ki sangma ula lomi ka jalang bat kinailam shnong banyakren halor ban pensngawi ya ki jinge.
I wouldn't say it is a rise of crime, right? Because if you look at the figures, we'd say in fact, we see a declining trend, right? Whether it's from, if you look at the figures for the last 3 years. But the fact that these incidents have been happening at a very close succession, one after another. So yes, there is a concern about that. In most of the cases where we have one case we have not been able to actually pinpoint exactly who the perpetrator is, but the other cases where we have more or less are very sure about who the perpetrator is, who is accused, we've arrested the accused also. In most of those cases, we see that whether it is the victim or whether it is the perpetrator, they come from dysfunctional families. So it is not just a case of of law, but it's also a societal problem.
What would be your suggestion? What would be the role of society on this?
Like last week, we had the Chief Minister having a discussion with all the stakeholders, and you all had covered that. So the Chief Minister had already made clear what are the steps the government is taking, who are the stakeholders we are partnering with. It is yes, there are multiple issues and there are multiple reasons why we're having these issues, but unless we take a holistic view and we all work together, it would not just be possible for just the police department. See, that is, in fact, it's a very pertinent question because, yeah, sure. With drug addiction, in fact, we had just there's a study we had commissioned, and the report has just come in. We were sitting and discussing that report and how they made certain recommendations because this was an independent organization which did the survey and did that analysis. So there are certain issues certain reasons they've come up with as to why the sudden spurt in turning Meghalaya from a transit state to a user state. There are multiple factors involved. We have to work together to see, we address these factors one by one. It wouldn't be possible to address all of them at the same point of time. So we are prioritizing as to which factors we immediately work on. Like for example, if you say that, if you look at the fact that there's a lot of petty crime involved, a lot of petty theft, that is directly connected with the rise in usage. But how we counter that, whether we go back to the patrol system, whether we go back to having a regular beat for the constables and all that, will that be a thing? Or should we leverage technology in the way we found that a lot of cases that we've been able to solve is largely because of the CCTVs and the technology that is involved. So working together, combining all these factors and these resources that we have, yes, we would be doing it.
Do you advocate a formation of a village defense party or develop this?
We already have quite a few VDPs in place in America. There are, in fact, I would say I must commend the VDPs of when you talk about what is this place? Nolan just beyond Lightcore. Longstoin also has a very, very active VDP. In fact, the conglomerate of VDPs in Longstoin has gone a long way in checking the spread of drugs. So if we get that kind of cooperation, that kind of working together, it does make it a lot easier for us to then be able to concentrate. Because here also the village, and whether it's locality people or whether it's the village people, they would be more aware as to who's using what and who's coming in and